The stars, they sing their song. The planets, they sing along. Music sounds through the sky. The night sings its lullaby. The stars, they sing their song. The planets, they sing along. Music sounds through the sky. The night sings its lullaby.
Hello, my name's David Bohn. I'm a composer and performer based in Wisconsin. I first started writing pieces for the 15 Minutes of Fame project back in 2010 or 2011. My first piece that was selected was back in 2011. As a composer, I enjoy the fact that 15 Minutes of Fame is an opportunity to work in miniature. I wrote my clarinet piece Clear Tin for Kristen a couple of years ago. The inspiration for it was the period of jazz where the clarinet was the primary woodwind voice as opposed to the saxophone. In that I frequently have problems coming up with titles for pieces, I ended up making an anagram of clarinet as the title for the piece.
Hi, this is Mark Zuckerman, composer of Flying Solo, which is about taking flight. First, it gathers the energy to get aloft, and then it stays aloft.
It's amazing to be part of this project again, and it's great to be able to have a chance to share a few thoughts about the piece we're about to hear. Youngstown is about the city and its rejuvenation over the last 2 decades. As a former Rust Belt city, it's been on a hugely challenging journey to rebuild itself, both economically and in particular environmentally. In the piece, I hope you'll hear the sound of nature coming back to life and thriving, and the sound of hope. The piece is also a celebration of the role music has played in this process. The world's problems aren't going to be solved by music, but it can and does bring joy and respite to tough times. So I hope you'll hear that joy and playfulness and fun in the piece.
My name is Fabian Svensson, and I'm a composer based in Sweden. My piece for this project is called Tiny Prelude, and I think of it as potentially the first movement of a little suite or something of that kind, but of course I have yet to actually write any of the subsequent movements, so we'll just have to wait and see if that is something that ever materializes. In the meantime though, I hope you'll enjoy this one.
The many-keyed clarinet can sound so ghostly in the deep, shallow mow. But higher up can gleam in silvery blossoming harmony
Hi, my name's Pete Strohm. Live out near Seattle, Washington. The trilliums are blooming. It's spring here, and I'm honored to have a piece that was selected for 15 Minutes of Fame. This piece, called Estampa, is for solo clarinet, written with the idea of creating a little bit of sadness and happiness in a single piece with kind of a Latin feel or a Brazilian feel. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
My name is Erik Branch, and I'm the composer of the next piece on the program, Au Vol du Courriango. I'd like to introduce myself, the piece, and talk a little about Vox Novus, whose mission I strongly believe in, and whose efforts I have greatly benefited from. I'm originally from New York City, where I studied at New York University and primarily at Hunter College. I currently live in Lake Mary, Florida, which is about 15 miles northeast of Orlando, where, in addition to composing, I have also been active as a pianist, music director, arranger, operatic tenor, and actor on stage and screen. The title, Au Vol du Courriango, The Flight of the Nighthawk, that was suggested by the combination of circling and upward runs, which reminded me of the swooping and soaring of birds, and the obsessive use of the melodic minor modes, which I often find myself associating with a nocturnal, sultry, and tropical atmosphere. I would like to thank Miss Mather de Andrade for selecting my piece and lavishing her artistry on it, but I can't even begin to thank Robert Voisey for his outstanding work in starting this organization and running this initiative in particular, of 15 Minutes of Fame, for the past 15 years, with a shout out to Douglas DaSilva, who also helped run this for a number of years. I myself have had over 40 works premiered or selected in connection with Vox Nova's projects, mostly 15 Minutes of Fame, and it's no exaggeration to state that 15 Minutes of Fame is responsible for reviving my composing career.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hudson. I'm a composer based in Western Massachusetts. I wrote December Reflections out of my love for the sound of the clarinet, for its agility, for its suppleness, its wide range, and its ability to play in a wide dynamic spectrum across that entire range. I wrote December Reflections after the first snow of the year, when the world seemed brighter and filled with possibilities.
Hello, my name is Robert Knable, and my composition Swing Set is an exploration of the various registers of the clarinet, from the low chalumeau up through the piercing high altissimo range. It's based on a small motif that you hear right at the beginning that gets tossed around and expanded upon throughout as the music moves up from low to high. And everything is done with a swing rhythmic feel, hence the term swing set. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for listening.
Hello, I am Michalis Andronikou and I'm glad to be with you today. My piece is based on gestures and random ideas that I used to play to warm up when learning the clarinet many years ago. For this project, I decided to put them together and see if they would make sense. The result is something that resembles a photo of my childhood with a nostalgic feeling and a playful spirit. I hope you like the piece as much as I enjoyed writing it.
Greetings from New York City. Let's see, Aheji was inspired by actually a piece I wrote many years ago, the first time I visited Brazil, in the northeast of Brazil in Fortaleza. It was probably around 1988. It was blazingly hot, and I was enchanted and impressed by the practicality of sleeping in a hammock, which they call aheji, which means net. It's the same word for a fishing net, but it's what you sleep in. And I just felt like I could sleep in one of those forever. It's comfortable at night when it's really steaming hot. While I was there, I had gotten a hold of a guitar with the action, like 2 inches off the neck, impossible to play anything except harmonics. And I came up with this little Brazilian theme that's been floating around in my head for all these years, and that is what inspired this this song Aheji that you will hear for clarinet and voice.
Eu vou voltar pra nossa rede. Quando eu tenho que dizer adeus, a deixar a tristeza, a saudade. Há uma coisa que eu vou fazer. Eu vou voltar pra nossa rede. Eu vou voltar pra você.
Hello, my name is Beth Anderson. I'm the composer of Moment. And the reason it's titled that is because our performer, Kristen, had a biography that starts, "Lightbulb moments can strike at any time." And I like that a lot. And who am I? I'm a composer of lots of different kinds of musics. I've been alive a while, so that my style has gone through some changes. I studied with John Cage and Bob Ashley, so my original stuff was very avant-garde, and it became more lyrical as time went on. I also write text sound, which is the use of words to make a kind of percussive music. And some dramatic things, some musical events, musicals that ran off Broadway. So there's lots of things. But anyway, this is a lovely little solo for clarinet, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
name is Melanie Mitrano. I'm a singer, composer, and lyricist, and I want to tell you a little bit about my song, Ação de Graças. It's written in Brazilian Portuguese, which is my second language, and the title means Thanksgiving. I'll read a quick translation of the text. Thanksgiving. Drizzle, empty hours, ashes of the day without rain, aimless, sleepless nights, how I lock myself up and rip myself out, without sleep, drizzle, not even the dignity of rain. Oh, come change my life. I wrote this song on a sad and drizzly and dark Thanksgiving Day, and I was thinking about how many people spend that day and many other days like that alone. So the weather outside was wind blowing through bare trees, dry leaves scuttling across the ground, making scraping noises, and just a heavy, vast emptiness. So when you listen to the piece, you can hear those things in your mind's ear in the background, and you can hear the heavy silence between the notes. There is an accompanied version of this piece, which is up on my SoundCloud if you want to check it out. And the score is written in a lead sheet format, so anyone who performs it can use any amount of accompaniment that they wish. I hope you enjoy it.
Garoa, horas vazias, cinzas dos dias sem chuva, à toa, noites em branco, como me tranco e me arranco sem sonos, garoa, sem a dignidade de chover, sem a dignidade de chover. Vem mudar